Hello. Okay, there we
What's
go.
up?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Now it's murky. Screw you, Fiona. Showers are for losers.
Real gamers never shower.
We established this yesterday.
Yeah, we said it.
Love this one.
We literally said it.
So true.
Next guess is 302.
302. Okay.
What number are we on?
You don't have the
301.
stream up?
No, I'm homophobic.
Hell. Hold it down, you dumbass.
I'm not lit.
You're
Okay,
gonna-
I'll keep it on.
You're gonna miss when it happens. Now I'm gonna be like, what did happen? And then we control you.
It's delayed anyway, but sure.
Oh, true. True.
Dummy.
Yeah, I have no way of screen sharing this either.
True.
It's fine.
Big if true.
Big if true.
I do not.
All right.
Big,
I'm just gonna begin. Today is the day.
Oh, today is the day.
yeah.
Krishan. Okay.
You can-
Gonna say it happens on try 666.
Huge.
Maybe.
It could be.
It could. With a little bit of luck.
Statistically, no. But it would be cool.
You never know.
Hello? Okay. Boom.
Swiss, I still have your freaking bottle here.
Nice.
That's my flatmate in the chat.
Huge.
How long are you gonna go for today?
Probably like 450.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to do like at least 150 per. Are you a happy cola if I'm anywhere close to that? All right. Oh yeah, I think I told you too about the happy cola thing, the Swiss cola thing.
Cola. Yeah, with the thing.
Where I left one in the fridge. That's him. That's him.
Yeah. What the fuck?
The one and only.
Don't do that. That's not nice. The Cola Gate.
Cola gate. Chance to
Oh my
win.
God.
I'm so tired.
You're so EP.
I'm EP. I'm constantly EP. Did I look tired and I look calm or whatever? Half an hour ago, I was not. I promise you. Oh my god.
It's just Splatoon shenanigans.
Dude. Makes your brain and fries your brain as hell.
Ooh. God. Next
the-
guess is 403.
We're doing that today, okay. 403.
My guess is 451.
It could happen. Just a 5-minute stream. It would be
Yeah.
funny.
I am never gambling again. I will never get it right.
You made a joke the other day. It was it's like, okay, next one. It's gonna be 141. I'm not a gambling addict. Brim! Hi, Brim.
Hello, Prim.
Primarina. Like, if you get it.
Yo. I get it. It's a squid
Get it.
reference.
Squid?
Among Us reference.
You're both wrong somehow.
We are the new
It's
peoples.
a reference from like
New
I forgot the
peoples.
name.
It's a starter, Gen 7 starter.
It's huge.
Mm.
What is the
I know.
middle evolution of Poplio? Briss?
I do not know English Pokemon names.
Manchester?
Manchester? What?
Hopefully,
I think that's a state.
Brion. Brion.
True.
Brion. At what point should I get Groudon in? I feel like it has to happen.
It's the tradition.
It's tradition. But at what point does it happen?
When you get it.
We are never seeing Groudon again.
No.
How the
We're seeing Groudon in a week.
True.
You know, I should start like what is it called? Rigging animation instead. That sounds way more fun.
True.
True. This is like the. I forgot what it was.
I don't want to hand draw everything.
I think it's called like puppet animation or something.
True. Oh my god, FNAF reference.
You know, I thought about it too. I'm no less of a yeah. No.
It's not puppet. What? It's marionette.
Marionette.
I watched like an entire FNAF Low video. Like for no reason.
Didn't we all do
Get well
that
soon?
at some point?
I like now know everything. I am better than everyone.
Prim, if you're there, how are you doing? How are you doing, Prim?
True. The voice is here. I'm making people
I got water this time.
scary.
I will interact with chat if anyone is in chat. Hello, chat.
I'm here.
Yo.
What are you
Hello.
doing?
You're good. That's good. I was so thirsty last stream. I will not make the same mistake.
Fine.
Fun.
I
That's nice.
Bitch. What the fuck? Bitch is nice.
Do you mean beach?
Huge.
I mean bitch. I'm French.
Oh,
Sorry.
so yeah. We're sorry.
Huge.
Even for French standards, it sounded a bit too much like the other, like bitch.
I guess so. I didn't. Listen. I'm French.
Yeah. Sorry for
That's my
being
excuse.
French.
I didn't do it on purpose. I'm sorry for being French.
Looked into at birth.
I just found out William Afton isn't the good guy, guys.
No. I don't know who's gonna hear this, but Lou is. They've got a history with William Afton. No, but generally, it was so funny when when you found out he was like actually not very nice.
I didn't. I'm so.
You didn't know.
I
Crazy.
did not even know he was British. I was like so surprised about him. He had kids. Who married him?
The only bad thing he did in your head was being
Being
British.
Why would you marry him?
Right.
I would not marry someone like William Afton.
I mean, who would? That's...
What do you mean by this? Bishan!
Huge.
The only cue we have if you get the Chinese you screaming.
True.
Then
You know what I was thinking about? I could
Yeah.
I could go into voice settings and turn the sensitivity all the way down and like have some volume on my TV so you can hear like the the encounters happening.
Oh,
It should not get picked up by the stream microphone.
Well, let's hope.
You can kind of hear what's going on, right?
Yeah,
Nothing anymore.
I think.
Like, hold on.
I heard
Encounter.
the noise.
Like now.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
or the funny scream.
Bishan! I was gonna make a joke. I was gonna be like, "Oh, and now let's check if you hear the shiny sparkle sound," but it wasn't.
I mean, it could
Yeah.
have been
Yeah,
smooth, but also like a small ass stream.
true.
Like if you like men or women, I'm not picky. Please like
You're not picky.
Just like the stream. That's it.
I'm
I'll
picky.
forgive you.
My type is this. My type is this thing here.
How do I? God, why? I've like already forgotten like all the lore though. Like I don't think it's like the same if you didn't grow up with it. It's so hard to keep track of.
I grew up with it and I forgot everything too.
Hello.
Unnamed. Hello.
Bye.
Bye,
We'll
hi,
definitely-
and see you in a few minutes.
We'll be back in a
True.
few minutes. Oh my
I'll
god,
be
no
back.
way.
I'll
They
be
are
back.
picking the name.
I'll be back. That's the Terminator.
Is it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, true.
It is.
I was referencing a VTuber referencing that. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I do
I
not.
will be back.
No, I did not know it was a reference. I just thought it was a cool sounding word, sentence.
Or
Like,
just a
honestly.
normal sentence that you say when you have to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Of real
Hey,
life.
what if after we get like 150 encounters
Yeah.
today, I do like Kururin gameplay?
I'm gonna go insane if you do that.
Dude, the only
just
Kururin gameplay on YouTube.
There is just not from anybody, well, just from people with 2 views, I guess.
And I'm gonna be there. I won't be back,
Ooh.
Menace.
No.
Uh,
I'm actually like so happy Kururin is in the Switch Online because more people are playing it. I went on Twitter
Just because
and
it's
checked
available,
the-
yeah.
Yeah, I went on Twitter and checked the people talking about it because I was wondering the reaction of people to put it in because nobody knows it and people were so happy to discover it.
Yes.
Everybody goes, "This is such a fun, simple game," and I'm like,
It's so
"Yay!"
fun. It is so fun. I did try it also. I did like 10 levels or so. It's super fun.
It's such a funny like you just pick up and play for like 10 minutes. And you have a funny time, even if it gets really hard.
You just rewind. Like me.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah,
I'm
you're
what-
in España, aren't you?
Yo.
sorry.
Forgiven. You keep on giving her, bud. And that's why.
I naturally censor my Twitter. Actually, I should not be apologizing.
Did you know?
Dude, I'm such an apologizer. Dude, I apologize when other people do something to me, right?
Yeah,
It's like, oh,
me too.
sorry that you did something that hurt me. Kind of,
Yeah.
it's so annoying.
The guy on the bus yesterday, he was like very mad at me,
Oh.
and he was like, I've like, he was like just yelling at me. He was like, put your arm out properly if you want me to stop. Be like a normal person. I got off, and I was like, sorry, thank you. And I was like, I like knew
Your
him,
ass
like,
is not,
right
yeah.
after that. He did not deserve the apology. I was like, nah, he was an asshole.
Yeah.
I was like, what the
That's really
hell?
awful.
Don't pick. It's always the old guys, by the way. There's never.
Yeah.
I'm yet to be like an angry young bus driver. It's always the old people. It's always like the
It's-
people who just like, sorry, your wife left you.
You know that adds to it too. They miss their
Should
wives.
have been William Afton.
you cannot say that.
I don't know. I have no idea why. I mean, people in the UK in general are just like not good people. Sorry, if you're in the UK, we love you.
There's a certain age threshold where the majority is definitely like a little
Yeah.
like frustrated with their lives, so they take it out on other people. I think that's kind of
Yeah.
universal, but the UK is probably more.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Brim just said
I think
cries.
the UK is more
You're
generous
below the
to
threshold, don't worry.
people.
We won't
I think-
generalize you.
True.
Dude, talk about if you want to talk about a country with stupid old people, welcome to Switzerland. The only reason why the right still has a chance is because there's so many old people.
I mean, same here.
And like most young
Real.
people here are like there's like a high percentage of like immigrants here who I'm not allowed to vote. I'm 19. I can't vote here. So I'm an
Oh.
immigrant.
Yeah.
So that helps them out, doesn't it?
Now, of course, they don't want immigrants in the country because
Because they hate
dumb.
we hate them. 'Cause we-
yeah, 'cause they don't want people disagreeing more with them.
They're so silly.
The entire immigrant thing is like such an obvious like, oh, you're definitely old. Because even like right wing people don't care as much about that.
Yeah.
Like it's such an old people thing. Like you have to be old to care about like, oh my god, because why? There's like no reason to like. They're gonna steal the jobs. You underpay people. Also,
You're-
from what I heard, like Japan has like an awful like old people in control thing.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think most
I've no
Asian countries too. Like Pakistan has like an awful like older people. It's always like, oh, give old people your respect. And old
That's-
people make the voting rules. Old people make the rules. I mean, I don't think old people are doing a good job because our last prime minister was a cricket player, and the only reason people picked him was because he used to play cricket. He's one of us.
You still play cricket.
Like if you agree. 3, 2, 1.
Argument.
Go.
And he like still genuinely did more for the country than most people. Most people. It's so silly.
Oh my god, I just discovered an insane YouTube thing. If you mute the stream sound, it's gonna delay it even more.
Oh, that's so
Ooh.
stupid.
It's
Feels like
just
every
going
country
back,
is-
and then I have to click on live. I just put it at 1%.
Feels like every
So it's
country
not
is
bad.
plagued by old people, yeah.
True. We need to eat them all up.
True.
If we eat the old
What are we gonna
people,
do? Hit us with the cane?
True.
No,
If my grandparents are watching, I love you.
Like people are like still surprised when I like don't care about people disrespecting old people, because it's such a like a Pakistani thing. People are like, I mean, at least stereotypically a Pakistani thing. People are like,
Mm.
what? Like like even like the most like leftist people are always like, you shouldn't say that. Or maybe they had a reason. No, probably they don't. They're probably just old.
That feels very like justifying like
Yeah,
women
yeah.
abusing men. Like, oh, there's probably a reason why.
Yeah,
I think I had a thing with a social worker here where there was like a really rude old person. You know, like the common etiquette where like if a bus stops, you let people get off first and then you get in.
Mm.
You're gonna get on
Yeah.
the bus. This
Yeah.
old lady did not give a crap. She was just like pushing us. Like I had like my shopping like thing full of stuff. She did not care. She was just trying to get in. And then I was with the social worker, and she just goes, "Hey, like, if you expect respect, then give it to others as well. You know, like just because you're old, you don't. It doesn't immediately mean you just have. You know,
That's-
you don't get to like disrespect people, right?"
That's what I'm saying. Just respect is mutual.
And she like sighed
like-
too. She was like, "Oh, oh," and it's like, what the
when I have to respect individuals.
You
no.
old people sigh.
minor inconvenience.
God, it's always like, oh my God, they're ruining it for the rest. They're like ruining it. No, nobody's ruining it. You're just miserable.
How do you find so many mean people? Good question. I don't know.
Going outside.
There needs to be
Go on.
there needs to be more nice people.
Honestly, I was like, when I was when I went to like a Cape Town concert yesterday, which and everyone was just like, everyone was like super nice, and I was like, where are
This
all
is
these
real
people
life?
from?
Yeah.
And then I went back and like right back like to a person yelled at me, and then another person on the bus yelled at me. He was like, "You people are I have a hotel to get to," and his hotel was like next stop. I was like, "Okay, sorry, man.
I don't go anywhere
I'm
with
not
them.
delaying it just because I'm stupid and I'm not doing it intentionally."
Did the counter
I
increase
guess
there? I
it's a
didn't
way.
see. Oh shoot.
I think it's usually dependent on where you go and where you live.
True. I mean, I think if you live in like a an area like with most with a lot of poverty, you're gonna pretty much get rude people because that's how these people have survived.
Mm.
Unfortunately, it's a very like government doesn't do anything, so don't expect help from like normal people either.
The thing
And
is,
it's very intentional too. Like,
yeah. The thing is, I've been to like where you live, Prim. Like everyone's super nice there. Like it feels like a different
yeah,
world.
that makes sense.
So I understand.
That probably
God.
explains it. The people I live, it's like, oh my god, when I first moved here, like around like February,
Hmm.
I think February of last year, everyone was like, we just started talking and smiling, and we were like stopped in the street because people were like, people smile here. We were like an oddity for smiling. Like not even joking. Like it's such a thing that you like don't expect to happen until you like, oh my, I messed up this animation, but until you like go to a place that I've moved a lot, so there's been like better areas and like
Mhm.
worse areas.
Thank you so much, Queen of You. I appreciate it.
Yo, thank you, Queen of You.
Cool.
Why are you thinking them? It's my videos. I don't like your videos.
That is
Go away.
amazing to see.
Sorry, you can continue. Trying to sneak in and be able to like. Oh, thank you.
I messed up this animation so badly. What am I doing?
What are you doing? We're animating.
I'm animating something. A more reference. How did I mess it up? What did I do? Okay, I'm undoing. I'm undoing so much until I figure out what the hell did I do wrong. What? Okay, nope.
Do I need anything for the
Connected.
store? Making a quick run. Oh. Well, you know what I'm gonna ask for. But if that's not available, if you're going to the other store, then just a cola is fine.
Huge.
Yep, get me a cola too.
Yeah. Not just one. Annie, I'm not picky. Bet. Hell yeah, dude. I'm the best flatmate.
Based.
Okay, I fixed it.
Let's go.
Anyway, oh my god, what did? Okay, I'm fixing it. What were we talking about? I forgot. If we were.
Old people.
Oh yeah.
All people.
Old people and poverty.
Your favorite topic?
True, I love old people.
I was looking at our garlic phone
They should
gifts.
make old people like they make them in media. They're so much better sometimes.
They should make old people like Mirabelle from Encanto.
True. I have not seen Encanto.
We have to. Oh my god, we have to watch it.
Yeah, we have to.
We have to watch it all in our own accounts and definitely not by screen
Saying it,
sharing.
like, I'm like pretty sure you mentioned that like before we watched like Turning Red even, and then we just never did that.
Yeah.
Let's do it after stream.
I mean, yeah, if you're down to.
I'm down. I'm down. I think I watched Encanto with Prim in a similarly legal fashion, and it was really nice. It was very
Absolutely.
nice. She can recommend,
Of
probably.
course.
We live super close to each other. We love watching. Oh wait, I forgot streaming was a thing. We will definitely
No, it's-
stream it
it's-
on Disney Plus.
no,
And,
We all have our Disney Plus accounts.
yeah.
Trust.
Yeah.
We just all we
We
just
we
played-
synced it up.
Yeah, we pressed play, not played press.
we
on the same
love
time.
capitalism.
We watched a few. We watched a bunch. Yeah, you're right. We watched like all of my watch list thing. I'm a good
Watch
movier.
Pokemon Sun and Moon instead.
I can't.
Get through.
The first episodes
I
are
get
so.
it now. I get you because like I try to watch anime now. I cannot. I cannot. I literally cannot.
It's,
Unless she's like,
honestly, I haven't
Jojo.
tried.
I can't do it anymore. I
Watching
don't.
cartoons.
The weird thing is like after watching cartoons, which is like not something I expected to happen, my drive for like anime just went. Like I'd rather watch Blue than watch like I don't know Demon Slayer season 2.
You heard it first
Specifically.
here. Bluey is better than anime.
True. I watched like 9 episodes of Demon Slayer season 2, and I literally could not finish it. It was so bad after JoJo because the thing with JoJo is JoJo every single like enemy
standard is too high
defeated
now.
with logic. In Demon Slayer, nothing feels like it feels like someone writing, and it's like insert like if the character it feels like someone is writing a list of this character wins, this character loses, if that makes sense, but without like anything cool in between.
Without any
I hope
nuance.
there is no Demon Slayer
Which
spanning
is a controversial, it's a controversial like take because everyone thinks Demon Slayer is cool, but I don't agree. I think the storytelling is so bad.
Damn.
I'm coming out
That's
with
so
this.
wild. Hey.
I think Demon Slayer has one of the worst shonen storytells. I don't think it's as good as everyone makes it out to be.
I hope
okay.
nobody in chat is a Demon
Okay,
Slayer.
I gave it a 9, like when I watched season 1, but I was young and stupid, so now I give it
I'm a new person who has zero opinion. I think what happened is you just watched like peak anime, which I assume is JoJo,
Yeah.
and then your standards are
Yeah.
way too high now.
That's what
Even like-
happens.
Even like non-peak stuff, I'm like, you're interested. The thing with Demon Slayer specifically and other shonen is like, with like a very specific set of shows. If you know the character boost shows where, oh my god, I remember my friends and now I'm winning. I only like that when it happens in Yu-Gi-Oh, because I like Yu-Gi-Oh. Cause I grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh, so I don't care about it happening with Yu-Gi-Oh. I also don't care when it happens in Pokemon because it makes sense. Your friendship increased with your Pokemon, so also
Woo!
Pokemon battles, people lose Pokemon battles a lot. But with Shonen, especially the thing with Demon Slayer is like a lot of the time the loss is often death. So you know the protagonist isn't going to die. There's no universe. And heck, same thing with JoJo sometimes. But the thing with JoJo is that every single fight, even if you know the winner, you can spoil the entire list of who wins this fight in JoJo to me. I'll still be interested in seeing how. And sometimes I'll even question the list. But with like stuff like Demon Slayer, if you tell me this person wins, this person loses, and the character is losing, I know that Demon Slayer does not try to come up with like something clever or unique to like. The thing Demon Slayer tries to do is, oh my god, I'm losing. Think about the time my mom like sang me a melody. Think about the time my sister, who's literally dead now, like said hello to me. Like you know, it's
Sure,
very.
I will.
I don't care. If that
It's-
makes sense. It's a very like, dude,
This is,
I
I mean,
This is
I'm
so
not
upsetting.
invested in that. Like I'm not invested in. I don't. I mean, I love the fact that good for you. I mean, I have like I have like a bond. I have like a bond with my siblings too. Good for you. But like, it's such a. I don't know how to describe. What did they do this time?
You're going through like
True.
I think
50 different like arrays of
Sorry.
coding.
I did. Alright, true. I don't know. it just never worked. Like Hunter x Hunter, there's actual threat. Like the Chimera Ant arc, without any spoilers, is like insane because there's always a threat of death. There's always danger. Danger is everywhere. But in for Demon Slayer, I tried watching it after like watching Amphibia, because Amphibia was the baby show I was watching, and I watched like I finished like season 2 of Amphibia, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer now because I have nothing else to watch. I watched it,
And you gave the first season a 9.
I gave the first season a 9 originally, like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But it was around the people. I don't think Demon Slayer season 1 is a 9. Just to be clear, I think it's better than season 2. I think season 2 is objectively better. I think season 2 sucks for me though. Also, it might be controversial. I did not like Tegan. Like his entire personality was I disrespect women. Good for him. I do not like you though. I mean, his entire personality was like, oh, I have like wives and I like disrespect women. I mean, people are gonna disagree.
What's
I
up?
don't think that. I think that's a very poor characterization of him. But I don't like Tegan. I mean, can I spoil Demon Slayer? Anybody? Okay, I'm not spoiling it.
You can only no, you're not allowed to. The only thing you're allowed to spoil is Professor
I'm
Fig
not allowed
dying
to
in
spoil
Hogwarts
it.
Legacy
I'm
at the
not
end of
allowed to
the every
spoil it.
ending.
I'm allowed to spoil Bunny only. Nothing else.
You can spoil Bluey, probably.
uh,
Dude, you know what I'm thinking?
I
If
need
we-
to get back to watching Bluey.
If we get it
Okay, imagine I'm fighting you,
huge.
and like every single time you're almost gonna die. Okay, no, it sounds cool. It sounds cool when it's a self-insert thing, because for you, you're like, oh my god, it's just like me. But like when I look at Tanjiro, I'm not like he just like me for real. I'm like, I don't care.
Dude, you know what I'm thinking? If I get it this stream, it's gonna be tainted by an insane loot take. It's gonna be like,
Oh my
I hate
God.
Demon Slayer. What? Shiny?
That happened to-
If the string pops up, everyone's gonna be so mad at the fact that I don't like Demon Slayer.
that like happened to the streamer I watch. He got a shiny Lugia while mid ranting about like people being able to change.
Like if you agree.
Mid renting shiny Lugia, and now the clip is
I've
tainted by an insane take.
Yeah, I've seen. Okay, I've seen that happen with like getting like really difficult platforming tricks or something, and the people are just talking about like poop or whatever, and it's like, why was I talking about that now that I got it?
Honestly, that character.
That's a special
Most
kind of
insane
character.
clip ever. So funny.
I was so sad, by the way. I mean, I was so sad about the fact that I no longer enjoyed Demon Slayer, because I saw through the cracks because it was not better than cartoon show. Another thing I watched that I ended up liking was like, Attack on Titan. I watched Attack on Titan and I liked it because the characters never felt like, oh, the characters never did the hero last chance thing. It was always like, cool, they actually deserve that.
True.
A win was always like deserved or like thought out, and if it wasn't thought out, you die. That's how it works in
Cool.
the real world.
That's how it works in the real world.
It's just like
Not in
real
Demon
life.
Slayer though. I mean, people like people do die in Demon Slayer, but it's never like it feels like it's
Okay.
handed to you. That's
Okay.
not a spoiler. I think people like, but my Prim. I don't know how old that message is. I hope it's like very recent. Or I look out of church.
I'll let you know. I'll message you when I feel it.
Just before it.
I beat my brother 5 times in a row. Sorry, that's it. I beat my brother. See you later. I beat my brother 5 times in a row in FIFA 23 and he's raging. That sounds like a skill difference.
I played FIFA like twice in my life, and all I know is just
Same.
that I suck. Absolutely. I suck so bad at FIFA. It's not even funny.
Dude, I played the Mario football league one football league
Well,
battle league.
the game
I played
sucks.
FIFA when I was like 7
Demo.
once against my cousin. I lost horribly, and then I played it like once, like a few months, a year ago, I think. I don't remember the context, but I also lost horribly, and then never played again.
I used to play FIFA with my siblings, and I sucked ass. And when I was a kid, I also played well, Mario Strikers, but short, not the new one because
Huge.
it wasn't out,
Yeah.
obviously. And also, it sucks played short instead of playing the new one. And I sucked ass, but no, I'm actually kind of cracked at short
Cracked.
because I practice like tags. And
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure if I go against my brother, he will lose hard.
I'm good at IRL football.
I'm not good at aerial football.
I'm a good
Me
freaking goalkeeper. That is true. I don't know why, but I was just given the ability to goalkeep for some reason. My
So
I
you were
don't
just
even have that
blessed.
good like reaction time. It's just
I'm okay with like goalkeeping, but I think the only reason I'm okay with goalkeeping is because I put my entire like I'm like if I miss this ball, I'm letting my team down. Also, I'm very bad with like protecting because I use my face and stuff. I'm not like
You
this
use
ball
your
would hit me.
face.
I'm
don't do
like
that.
I will stop this ball. It's the only time I don't mind getting
I
hit.
think one of the things to be a good goalkeeper is just not care about your health. To just body slam the ground to stop a ball.
No, I mean,
That's the thing.
yeah, you have to. It's less about not care about your health and more just ignoring what your body tells you not to do, because obviously you're
Yeah.
not gonna like.
I mean,
Sometimes
you're
if you
gonna be fine.
try, like if you think about like if you're just standing and like I'm gonna like let myself go, you can't. It's really difficult.
Yeah, it's. I
But
mean,
you have to
just
kind of do that when you're goalkeeping.
you have to like learn how to fall.
Yeah, you have to basically have your body trust you, which is a
Yeah.
crazy thing.
Actually, learning how to fall is like an insane useful thing.
Yeah, it can be
That
useful.
everybody should learn. Really. 'Cause
Elaborate.
I mean,
I want everyone to
okay,
fall.
like learning how to fall, like not
Let the
learning
body set the
directly,
floor.
like stopping with your hands or something, because you're gonna hurt yourself if you're
Let
gonna
the
do that.
body set
Like,
the floor.
like learning how to like do a roll or something when you fall.
True.
That's something you learn in martial arts. Some of them, like judo, you learn how to fall in judo, and it's extremely useful. Like when I was little, I had like a judo class for some reason, just like
I had
as an
taekwondo.
I mean, it was like a school thing. I don't know, weird, and like we were teached the like really basics on how to fall, and we're taught how it's like useful if you, for example, ride a bike and you start to fall, you can just roll to literally roll cancel your fall. This is just what Link does in Zelda, but it works in real life as like small falls and even bigger ones if you're.
I think I did that. Dude, I was so careless when I rode my bike, but I think I did save. I have like okay, for some reason I'm really good at protecting my head. Like I genuinely feel like if like an accident happened, like if I fall down the stairs like really badly, I feel like my head will be just completely fine.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know
so
why I'm
super
so
important.
I'm specifically so good at that. I will have my finger do this. Oh, hold on, there we go. But
Oh,
but like,
God.
have I shown you that
I-
before?
No.
So yeah, this is the twisted, this is a twisted little bone thing, tendon, everything's just
Yeah.
fucked. This happened. This happened because when I was like 6 years old, or somewhere between 4 and 6, my mom took me to like a zip line park thing,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I thought I saw someone put their finger up for some reason, and I thought, why did they do that? I'm gonna do it, and then I put the little finger up into the mechanism, you know, with all the gears going into each
a
other.
little bit of a dumb person.
Yeah, and then I got stuck, and I was just kind of hanging from this finger. I was hanging from the zip line, and I passed out. And then I woke up, and I woke up in the hospital, and then they put me. They did surgery. Hello, you're clean now.
Oh, you had a wash.
I took trash. I was like, damn, Fiona showering, not a true gamer.
God. Yeah. I forgot what. Oh yeah, I want to continue like learning how to fall because when you roll and stuff, instead of just like trying to stop you with your hands, you can like literally injure your arms or your shoulder if you just try to stop yourself like that. When you roll, you're just gonna transfer the momentum in a roll instead of just in your arms.
Yeah. True.
This super useful thing.
I'm comfortable with like rolling, but if I'm like, I'm gonna roll like now, like I need to prepare for like 2 seconds and then I go.
I get it.
But I have to learn to do that. Like, to be fair, I haven't had a situation where I had to save myself in a similar way, or judo classes for that matter. But yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Look, Fiona, it's Sylveon. Do you see him?
Sylveon's here. But
Oh, should I bring
Groudon?
Groudon in?
You should bring Groudon.
Alright.
The tower.
Groudon's here.
Let's go. Hello, Groudon.
The physics work in interesting ways. Your Volcarona, Sylveon. Oh, I was saying this is Sylveon and this is Groudon.
Yeah. That's who they are.
Yeah.
She-her Sylveon and she-her Groudon.
Going crazy out of control. We've done 50 encounters. We're 1/3 of the way.
Let's go.
And I'm gonna get a Coca-Cola soon because my flatmate is cool.
Beast.
I'm waiting for him to knock in a really stupid like pattern on my door. Like 3 minutes or something.
I do that. I love knock patterns.
I love being insane.
We must control Groudon to expand the sea.
True.
The red
Which
orb.
is probably like going to make people not be cautious opening the door, so I should probably stop. But skill issue. Skill issue.
Cheap skilling issue. We must control Groudon. Dude, if I could send like an image in chat, I would put like the team what was it? The team Team Aqua leader image and then the little like bubble, speech bubble. What's her name? Archie, isn't it? Moxie is Magma, and then orders on the shoe rack next to the door. You're not even come in. You're not even gonna come in.
Yo,
right.
what?
We do have a shoe rack next to the door. Hold on.
Did not want to appear on the stream, I guess. L.
You know who else doesn't come in? Professor Fig at the end of because he died.
He's died.
It's true.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh my god, you could hear.
I received my order. Thank you.
The cola.
Delivered with Amazon Prime. Dude, shout out to Amazon. This shit is so good. Dude, this is the best thing to come out of Switzerland.
Yo, happy cola.
Happy cola.
Happy cola.
Where's sad cola? Where is it?
That's just regular.
Cause it's sad.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's felt like it. What is this? Why do I have an extra?
What have we found?
True.
Circles that I run and seem so lonely now.
I'm too lazy to actually animate. Like in my mind, I just wanna. I'm drawing actually. I'm homophobic.
Yes, drawing makes you homophobic.
I enjoy animating more than drawing, which is like mental illness, I know. But I don't know why. I just find it so much more fulfilling. Maybe because there's so many like young artists that I like better than me because they started earlier or like they're just naturally better. But like how many in like there's like so little animators. Like whenever I see an animator better than me, I'm like I could probably get on your skill level in 10,000 years. And you're also probably
could
not,
happen.
hopefully. Unless you're the person who makes Sprout Heaven and you're going to hell.
UV Phoenix, what up?
Hello. Me when I see a 12-year-old better than me, they ruin.
Oh my
Day
God.
ruined.
Sorry. Sprout
I
Heaven.
forgive
make a
you.
video.
How are you doing, UV Phoenix?
New animatic. I'm killing. I didn't say anything. I am living
Whoops.
very much.
Hello.
You can't kill people. That's
Oh
not
my
family
God,
friendly.
I cannot wait to watch it. I loved Sprout Heaven. I'm so mentally ill for like the world this person created. In fact, Sprout Heaven was like one of the biggest inspirations for like me just deciding, okay, I'm.
How goes the
making my
shiny
own.
hunting? It's okay. We're
We are hunting.
we've been here. This is the third stream as marked by the thumbnail.
This is the third Giratina we found.
This is
As marked by the thumbnail.
Hold on, I changed. Did the title have a reference to? Oh yeah, okay, I changed it because I don't remember changing the title to 3, but apparently I did. So
You did because you have a brain.
Are you Pokemon already?
No way.
Nothing.
way out here.
Do I go complicated or do I go simple? Cause in my mind I want to go simple. I'm going simple. I'm
Go
homophobic.
simple.
Notice how none of our advice came out of our mouths and we made a decision.
Yes.
You
Old
just
people
decided
cool.
that we talked.
I just decided to hate gay people, just like old people. Why are you holding your pen like that?
Oh my bad.
Oh my bad.
I have
Okay,
a Wii
I'm
U
go-
gamepad stylus that's just it's this color for some reason. It's just blue.
It's blue.
But
Yo, blue,
it
Bluey.
Bluey.
Reference.
I lost the one I had, and I found on like a secondhand thing. Someone just 3D printing specifically styluses for Nintendo
I love that.
consoles.
Wow.
love
3D
that.
printing stylus. That's.
They know
Yeah,
what the people
that's
need.
sad.
They know what the people are missing.
Yeah, I mean, there's like 10,000 alternatives to like.
Official like styluses are so
Very funny.
expensive for no reason. Like Nintendo like charges you like 3 billion. This is so expensive.
Use your 3DS stylus. Yeah, I did that too, but then I wanted to like.
I have to go.
This is all right. That's fine. So yeah,
I'm just gonna be back in.
will
a little
carry
bit.
I wanted to fill the little
will
the little hole without the that was missing the stylus, so I just bought one, even though it doesn't match the color. All right, have a nice bon appetit.
I will go.
Merci. I'll be
Yeah.
back in a minute.
I can now be annoying.
What? What about Amber
Yeah.
being here? Prevents you.
Nothing.
You have a stage now.
I have like
The
I
stage
have
is all yours.
the right to be annoying. I forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, Bluey's favorite color is yellow. I know that for some reason.
That is funny. You're still listening. We are saying nothing but nice things about you. Promise.
I'm still listening. That's so silly.
I'm still here.
It's huge.
That's my song. That isn't even Fox Stevenson's.
True.
I think Fox Stevenson's is like, This is yeah. I don't remember.
It's
Wow, I don't remember if it's like the same. Hold on. Is it
Oh
the
my
same?
god, this is so cute. I'm not doing more than that though. I'm just making it really, really so silly. I don't. It's such a weird thing to advise people to get into, but I think more people should get into animating. I think it's
Dude.
so fun. I I think okay, I'm still here.
Oh, it's no, no, no. And then mine's no, no, no.
Huge.
Yeah. There we
I
go.
wish more people got into animation. Like, it's such a weird thing to like think about. Okay, animation sucks.
You're a
Animation is
really good
like
seller,
on
dude.
for like a year and a half when you don't know how to do it. I do not know when in my mind animation clicked for me. I have no idea. I tried animate
Installed the
I
right
tried to get into
file.
animating as long as I've tried to get into drawing. I've never been able to do it.
Okay. When I was younger, when I was like a hyper omega fan of My Little Pony, because I had that face, for some reason I hadn't even touched a pen in my life, but I really wanted to make pony animations. I took it seriously for like a week.
Yo,
Not kidding, and it did not go well. It didn't stick at all.
no.
Because I was young
No
and I
way.
was impatient and I just wanted to get good at it. And I wasn't. Also, I have like motor skill issues.
No. I
But it's fun.
I I do not know what drove me off the edge to like start drawing. It's such a I don't know why, but it's so weird. You know when like something that happens by chance is like a big part of your life now? It's
Yeah.
like uncomfortably weird. I'm not going to go this deep into like a Pokemon stream or like a stream in general, but like what were we talking about before that? Oh yeah, animation. I was watching Breaking Bad and I tried like animating.
It's a strange transition. We go ahead.
I was watching Breaking Bad. Okay, here's all my animation faces. The worst era was when I was like just trying to learn to draw because you can't learn to animate while you're learning to draw. That's silly. Okay, and then I like transitioned.
Happy for you.
Congratulations. Amazing.
Yeah. Transfer.
Uh, and I was like, I redrew like one. I think I redrew it. I could have traced it. I'm gonna give myself the credit and say I redrew it because it looks awful. I redrew like a Ponyo animation gif, and then just never touched it again. And then like sometime last year I redrew like spoilers Amphibia. There's
Yeah.
no spoiler in this. You got tricked. I do something for my
Trolled.
I've saved almost every animation. Okay, I have the August to September because I don't know what time, which was the Ponyo animation, and then like I didn't animate at all. And then in May, I reanimated like a scene from like Blackpink. I'm lying. Amphibia. Retweet if you get that. I mean, like this video if you understood that reference. No one did.
I'm disliking my own stream. I
Okay, and then sometime in 2022, I was like, I mean, October 2022, I have it marked. Why did I say sometime? It's on my screen. I like was like, okay, I'm retrying animation again. Oh, in between that, I was kind of like on and off with it, and then I like did a few like cool things while watching Breaking Bad, and then I had the Breaking Bad trauma because Gus scared me, and I was like, I'm too of a baby
Scary
to
guy.
continue to. And then like sometime, okay, remake was a thing in December. Remy was like born in December, like not canonly. She's born in sometime. I don't
there are a total
remember.
of 0 people in chat who understand anything that's going on right now.
There's a skill issue. Okay, Remy existed, and I redrew it once, and then
Huh?
something happened like New Year, and I just became obsessed. And then for some reason,
I remember.
I saw that gif of like Hedy doing the clap animation, and I was like, I'm gonna animate that, and then I did, and then I like just didn't stop. I just
Wait
can
a
animate
second.
now.
I just noticed. It was covered, so it's in black marker, and it was covered by the fact that the drink is in black. It says hashtag sub to Swiss. Hold on.
Dude.
Dude, this camera sucks, yeah. Sub to Swiss.
Yo.
Go in chat. So true.
Is it?
Sorry, didn't notice it earlier.
I would so.
Yeah, I remember. You like went crazy. I think you did like you had like 10 drawings a week or something. 10 animations.
In January, my January animations beat my like in my any month in 2022 of just drawing. That is crazy to me.
True.
Like I've animated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've animated 10 things in like January, and the most I've drawn in like 2022 is about 8 in 1 month. That I am so mind blown. Mind blown.
It's your mind bold.
Something happened. 4, 8, 12, 16, 19. I've drawn 19 times.
365, 366. Like years worth of. Okay.
365.
Sorry, noticed so late. It's funny. I should have done it earlier.
Something just happened
Heard it
and my
twice.
brain it just made sense to me. Which sucks because I don't want to be that person who's like just be born with talent. But I mean I guess it wasn't talent because
You're gonna
I,
be
like,
that person?
No.
Okay.
I would not be that person because if I was that person, I started drawing at like 18, like late 18.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the usual age people get into art. Like start drawing. I was not like that art kid at all. I started drawing out of like because I was annoying and I was like people are gonna think because in my mind I was like, if I get into game dev, people are gonna think, well, you were always the computer kid, but if I get into art, no one's gonna be like, you were always the art kid because I've never done art. And then I just randomly, I do not know what happened, and I was just homophobic. And
I've always been the music. I've always been the music kid. Never. It's not because I played an instrument. It's just when I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8 or something. I think 7.
Yeah.
I just pirated a copy of FL Studio, and I just started doing stuff and being obnoxious about it, so everyone got to know. And it was cool because it carried over to today. I only started taking it seriously in like 2020, as you know, like need a break and stuff. But yeah, definitely. So it's hard. Like people are like, oh, can you like tell me? You were always super into that. Legally buy. I pirated it and then I bought it. I'm not saying I bought it a long time ago. I've always had FL Studio.
I very much legally bought Clip Studio when I started.
So true.
Actually, I
yeah, I never composed. I was a remixer. I didn't make like my first original song like actually for real until 2020 actually, technically. No, wait, huge. I'm lying. I'm super duper lying. I lied for fun. 2018, I think.
Huge. But I think giving like advice is like it just its own like talent in general. I mean, not talent, like its own skill in general. Because if somebody asked me how I do specific things, I won't be able to answer, even though I started from scratch. Because at some point stuff clicks. Like,
yeah,
it's not because you are always talented. It's because after like all that time,
you put yourself through it so much that you just kind of get it. Yeah.
Like at some point, you just like your brain gets it now. And
you don't.
That's
yeah.
very hard to explain.
You don't. I don't imagine like if you whenever you do art, you don't like follow a set of logical instructions. You just kind of do it.
Because it's already in my brain, logical instructions. I can explain. Okay, here's something I don't get. Perspective. I can pretend I know perspective though, because I know perspective advice. I don't know anything about perspective. Here, I'm gonna pretend like I'm teaching a perspective class. I do not know anything about perspective. I also don't know anything about teaching, but the thing about
You're a
perspective for me
teacher.
is I understand all the rules. I understand what makes it happen. I understand why it makes sense. My brain has not done that transition with like I get it now. Because Breaking Bad,
Yeah, but
I could anime to a point. Like I knew how to make things move and stuff, but it's not like until I got trauma from the show. And I stopped animating right after. And that logically means I should have regressed, but nope, because something happened in between that time I watched Breaking Bad and now where I just got something.
mm,
Honestly, it was probably the simplest style. I drew a lot more because October was like
yeah, it
my like
changed so much for you.
de-evolving, my time de-evolving because I was sad and not doing well with art. So I just de-evolved my style because that's how you counter it. And then I think it just started making sense. Also, Krita like has a better. Okay, no, it doesn't. Krita and Clip Studio Paint have about the same animation, but I was annoying enough to learn it better.
You're good.
Like even my first animation, like of January, compared to like a later animation, is bad because the January animation is like a first attempt. Oops, I put my February.
I wanted to point out same when I was younger. Unnamed. When I was younger, I wasn't gonna ask like my parents to buy like I don't come from like a rich family or like a, you know, I was fine, but I wasn't like, can I get $800 FL Studio fine, you know? So I was definitely like, you know, I had that skill. I had torrenting skills. I knew how to do it. I learned that, and it did allow me to like get into like video editing and music production especially, and like all of these things, and like it like now I can afford it. Like I own these programs. I own the programs I use now because I'm sure of it. I'm sure that I'm going to still use them because they're my hobby. Um and it's fun because I can, you know, I can allow myself that. But if I hadn't like, if I didn't have the skills to pirate when I was younger, I would have never found that out, you know.
I think piracy in general is like huge for like random habits forming. Like
Yes.
I forgot where I read this, but so I was when I was obsessed with like money saving because that happened. But once I had no money to save, but I was like obsessed with money saving forums.
I mean,
Someone said
obsessed.
always buy
I
your
obsessed over
kids
that, and I got to go to the UK. So
huge. Someone said always buy your kids used like instruments because you don't know if they're gonna like stay in that hobby. And
right,
that's how I think about piracy. If I like it, I will legally support you. You know, I
exactly, unnamed,
yeah.
exactly.
There's some things you just are never. There's something you like. I don't want like reading, for example. I'm not buying a book. Sorry, I'm not buying a book without my with a high chance that I might not like it. I'm trying to reading as a day. I'm not legally spending like £20 or £3 depending on the version you're carrying. I'm not spending like insane amounts of money on a book. Like I pirated They Both Die at the End, which is the book name, which is the book's name, not a spoiler.
Yo,
Hi,
yo.
you're back. And the thing about I would have never gotten into the hobby of reading if books cost money
Without
because I don't
piracy,
have money to afford books. Especially something like books. Okay, with games, like there's a high chance I might enjoy the thing, but with like books, there's such a low chance that I might enjoy it at that time. Especially, I'm not in the mindset of like getting into a book because it's such a like committing hobby, if that makes sense.
hmm
Like, it's so I was gonna say
Makes
I
sense.
even pirated my plants, but I didn't. How do you pirate plants?
Pirated your
I
plants.
legally broke these
Honestly,
plants.
okay. Like if it wasn't for piracy, I would have never gotten into Pokemon. Like me getting into Pokemon was just a funny like my partner was like obsessed with this character from Legends Arceus, Volo, of course. And I was like, that's cool. Let me try it because I've never played it and I've heard Legends Arceus and people say it's cool. I'll try it, you know? And then I didn't. I'm not gonna buy it because it was a joke. It was all gonna be like, let's play the let's do a playthrough of the Funny Man game, you know. And I enjoyed it. I like loved it. I loved the mechanics. And then I retrospectively went back, and I did need to pirate Shield because. Do you know why, Lou? Lou got me the game like a million years ago, and I got back into it. And then I didn't buy. I was trying to get into Pokemon like in general. I pirated everything, every Pokemon game ever. And then when I enjoy them enough to be like, okay, now I want to have them so I can actually enjoy them. Like Scarlet and Violet, I bought Violet because I'm like, now I'm into Pokemon. I know I'm gonna like it, and I did. But like,
general,
yeah.
I support developers I want to too. Like, if I love your game, I mean,
Yeah,
people
exactly,
Like,
unnamed.
people like billionaires, but if I love your game, I want to legally buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't pirate Celeste, but the reason why I got into it is because there was a free trial. There was a week-long trial. You could try it, and I was like, "That's cool." Now I'm gonna go buy it.
The reason I got
Piracy
into it was
has
because
a
of
free
the
trial
IO sale. I mean, it was free with like the
Look, okay,
bundle.
I pirated all of these games initially, except Violet, and now I have them all. Now I have them all physically because I'm a physical asshole. But yeah,
Huge.
it really allows you to just experience things, and then
It's like a free demo for like every game, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't want to play something that's like awful and ruins my life and also takes $20 out of my bank account. Like
Also-
Bunny. If I legally bought Bunny, I would be so sad. Like that's £20 and like I'm broke now. And I also have the
Huge.
worst experience of my life.
And a big thing with piracy, especially on PC, is like
Yo, I see.
test if the game works on your shitty ass PC.
True.
Like I used to pirate a lot of games just to see if they work on my PC before buying them.
Yeah, that's a huge thing
Yeah,
I used
true.
to
You're
do.
right. You're right.
Does it run? Does it run? Because I'm too dumb for specs, and I know you're not the same, but I was too dumb to like understand a lot of specs. And also sometimes they were just inaccurate. So I was like, can my PC run this? Like some people were like, this runs on a potato PC, and then I tried
And
it.
they're lying.
Yeah.
Biggest
and
lie of
even-
all time.
even
Woo!
then there's tactics to make it run on like unrecommended specs.
Raspberry Pi.
Jesus, low spec gamer.
It just
Channel
Doom
that
joke.
stuff.
Doom on the calculator
I
joke.
represented you on an emulator on my phone. The worst way to play the game. Worst way to play the game. There's a phone version, by the way. I downloaded a DS emulator to play. I did not know what the World Ends With You was. I saw it was highly rated. I just assumed nothing would run on mine. I now assume nothing will run on mine because mine is like 7 years old. So I'm like,
I just made stuff run.
it struggles running Critter, like an open source free op. I'm like, nah, you probably won't run stuff. Actually, yeah. Wait, what were we talking about? I forgot.
Piracy.
I remember.
Pirateria.
I
Woo!
forgot my point. 381.
Actually, I got into so many games with piracy. My first experience with Undertale was piracy.
Oh yeah, Undertale. Okay, that's an interesting thing for me. Because I played Deltarune. I was going to like I wanted to try Undertale, but I was like I'm going to whenever I do try it, I'm gonna pirate it because I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Deltarune happened. I was like, well, it's free. Let me try it. I loved it. I loved Chapter 1. I loved Chapter 2. But I bought it before. But I ended up buying Undertale because I'm like I'm probably going to enjoy it. You know.
I played Deltarune before Undertale, and I was
Same.
like, I could tell why people like it. And then I played Undertale, and I loved Undertale. I played Deltarune again, and I was like, whoa, these
Whoa.
characters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what happened with Pokemon 2. I tried all of those games out, and then I bought them, and then I was like, I trust Scarlet and Violet, and it was right.
yeah.
And a thing I'm kind of like annoying about, because unlike games, I kind of would never like buy a subscription to watch movies and stuff.
I hate
Mm.
I hate subscriptions,
True.
dude.
The thing, I just hate subscriptions, but also I don't enjoy. I don't watch that many movies and stuff to like justify it.
Shoutouts,
If
yeah,
if I
yeah.
was renting a movie or if I was renting an anime, whatever. But I if like they sold JoJo on DVD, which they wouldn't because nobody uses DVD. I'm
I
an
mean,
old
they
person,
did.
but I would buy it because that's sick. But like,
Look, they did. JoJo is on DVD.
you're ruining my
There's JoJo
hypothetical.
Blu-rays, but they're like expensive as fuck.
I shout out to my besties family for paying for that Disney Plus subscription that I'm allowed to user in.
Yeah, the only reason I have Netflix is because my
Always
parents
find it online.
watch.
It's never like a
lot of
and if
shows.
I could never find it online, then I don't care enough.
I mean, I don't care enough. What I've been meaning at work.
If it was like uploaded by like online by like I just don't like like if you were like pay like yearly or stuff, still no. I
That's
hate
another
it.
good usage of piracy. You get to like not support scammy ass subscription
Yeah.
models.
Yeah.
I don't
Photoshop.
I think
I
subscription
don't-
Twitter does Twitter Blue and it has the worst subscription ever. You can get so much value off subscription. I hate subscriptions. There's no okay. I don't care if they boost your tweets, whatever. I don't care if
Who
Elon
cares?
Musk cuts you off.
True.
I can say that probably. I can't. I mean like something.
Low clouds.
And
what the
nothing
fuck?
or nothing, not sure either way. Name the song, Cloud. Name the song.
That's a
I
threat.
just can't feel that I'm lost. If I spend hundreds or even thousands of
Yeah.
euro over the years, I want to at least actually own my movies and music. Yeah.
Also, I think they try to make make up for it with like quantity, but like they remove so much stuff too and cancel so much stuff. I'm like, do I want it? Do I?
You can't trust
Yeah,
them.
I-
To be honest,
Sometimes you're watching something and then they remove it from the platform.
They just
Yeah.
remove it. Like, okay, thanks.
I was watching that. Rude.
Yeah.
I think weirdly the most thing that gets I mean I don't think it's strange, but I think the most thing that gets pirated is 100% anime. Like I don't think there's an anime fan that really watches it legally, because if you do, then that sucks for you.
Except if you just have a subscription for like some reason. Like I watch anime on Netflix because I have a Netflix subscription because my parents watch a lot of shows.
Huge. I think anime in general is just something that most people pirate, like casually pirate.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
also because like anime is generally, at least new animes are a lot of times are not available yet.
Yeah.
So people, I mean, now it's not really the case, but
Yeah, but I
back
think
in
I
my
think that's
days.
Back in my days.
back in my day. The culture is formed around that. Like gaming, like it was a very like parent gets you. Anime, it's very like you probably watch it on like TV, and then like you go and type episode like 9 and see some random teenager uploaded it, and then watch it that way. And then a bit later you discover piracy sites.
Woo!
That's My Little Pony. That's how I watched it. I didn't even know it was piracy like when I was younger. I watched Pokemon, the entire
Same.
Pokemon X and Y series anime, and I was like, this is very much a very legal way of watching
It's
it.
just
Dude,
free
okay.
shows.
For my young self, Daily Motion and My Little Pony was just meant to be.
Yo,
I'm
I thought Daily Motion was official.
same, because it was so well formatted too. It's like, oh, I'm meant to watch it like
so
this.
well done.
It's the
I
first thing that
genuinely
shows up when you look it up. It's just like, yep.
Yeah, people made fan made trailers and stuff for the Daily Motion version. They made it
That's all
out like it
thanks
was
to
so good.
French
They were like,
people.
watch it there.
Dailymotion is
It got
French. That's
so
cool.
real.
Yeah, Dailymotion is.
Dude,
is
shout
the
out to
voice
Dana.
actor.
Shout out to Dana Terrace watching the Owl House pirated.
Dude.
Shout outs to the creator of the Owl House, not ones to
Honestly,
give Disney money.
she just deserves that after what they did to his show. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's deserved. Also, because it's like not available after sometime on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So dumb. It's like if they canceled JoJo, which they can't do that,
The,
thankfully.
the fact she doesn't even have the episodes of her own show is crazy.
Yeah, actually, that's insane.
Yeah, yeah,
take
it's
Look
weird.
at the show. I wanna. Oh my god. Oh,
Insane.
do you? How much do you know about the creator of the Powerpuff Girls?
Hmm?
How much
What?
do you know about the creator of the Powerpuff Girls?
Like nothing.
Okay, he made the show, and Disney was like, oh, wait, I forgot. Cartoon Network was like, okay, people love the Powerpuff Girls. We want you to make another one. And he was like, I can't right now because the story is kind of complete in my mind. And they were like, okay, we're making our own version. And then it sucked and sexualized minor.
Woo!
And,
Yeah,
if you
and
agree.
now is making a new one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think
But it genuinely like took okay, this is so stupid. I'm revealing this and that's embarrassing, but
You don't
I
have to.
think yeah, I know. We all have some amount of self-control. I used to get panic attacks over how bad. I never watched it. Keep in mind, I never watched the new season. I used to get panic attacks over the fact that it existed, genuine panic attacks, because I loved the original version so much, and it was such a comfort food for me that when I knew the new one existed, my mind was shattered. I just couldn't. Also, I watched a 5-minute clip of it, found it funny, and then had a mental breakdown because I was like,
No! I'm not supposed to like this. What the hell?
I
No.
was like, why do I find this funny? This is a bad show. This is a, I
I mean, some out
Oh my
of
god,
context.
that's so
can be
insane. I was
funny.
so insane
Yeah.
over it. I was so overprotective of the show because I was like, also they fight, they got new voice actors without telling the old voice actors
That sucks.
because they didn't want to pay them extra.
That's
but
a thing that happens a lot, guys.
They acted like it was because they wanted new young voices to be heard, but nope, they didn't want to pay them. They
If you want new young voices to be heard, you probably don't just not tell the original voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But think about it though. What do young people specifically have over older people? It's specifically the fact that they
Swag.
probably expect less.
I mean, it can be a voice range thing, like if you play a kid character and you get
but
older.
it was
But that's not the case here, because
the person who voiced Bubble voices insane characters. She voices 55 characters. I think her voice range is fine. She still has voice roles of really young characters. I love Bubble's voice actor. I don't mind Bubble's voice actor. I mind Blossom's voice actor. That's the I think Bubbles and Buttercup are okay in the new anime. I'm mature. I'm old and mature. I can admit that the show exists now and that it was awful. But I can admit that it exists, and also the fact that one of the devs shipped themselves with Blossom. Remember that? They invented a headcanon character just to ship themselves. Weird. She's 5. You are 20. Anyway, ignoring all that.
You know what I remember?
think Blossom's voice actor sucks.
You know what I remember specifically from Powerpuff Girls? There was an episode. I don't know if it was the new or the old version, but there was an episode where there was a character that had 5 fingers, and that was crazy because everyone had 4 fingers. So the whole episode was just what? You have 5 fingers? And it was the craziest fourth wall break.
I cannot. I have no idea. That sounds like a joke the new version would make, but I remember it in the old version. I'm googling it.
Yeah.
I think that's a joke
I
in The
think it's
Simpsons.
intuition though. I was
Yeah,
obsessed
too.
with the show to the point I can't do this anymore. But at some point, if you played the opening clip, like the way this is so embarrassing. The way the announcer would say, it's a peaceful day in the day of Townsville or whatever he said. I used to be able to tell from when he said, from right after the start, I used to be able to name the episode number. I can't do that anymore.
Oh my
L.
god.
L.
I think that's just called mental illness.
True. I watched the anime version of it because I was like, this is probably better than the remake, which I still was like, it doesn't exist. I watched the movie of it, and everyone was like, the movie sucked. I was so sad over that because I loved the movie.
No.
I think the movie is like super cool. I don't know why people don't like it. It explains law and stuff. I like it. I loved the movie. But people were like, nah, it's mid. I don't know
Or
why. Also, it flopped like awfully.
holy
I
shit.
think they spent 20 million on it. He got 2 million back.
No. No.
That's so sad.
That's so bad. I do not know why. It just for Powerpuff Girls, but like longer and like backstory.
That's sad.
Go.
I think I was like I think Blossom was just my favorite, so I minded the voice actor change more. I don't know how bad they did, but I could not stand Blossom's new voice.
I
You were a
mean,
hater,
change-
certified.
Changing character's voice is always it's for some reason always a problem.
Yeah,
People-
I think it's always been that way because even as a kid, okay, oh my god, as a kid, there's this cool show that's definitely for adults and not like 2-year-olds called Numberjacks, and I think me and my siblings used to watch it. Very. Do not watch it if you're under like 18. It's very adult.
Mhm.
It's definitely not about role playing numbers. Okay, the main characters of this show used to brag about like being 4 and 5 years old, and they made the 7, 8, and 9-year-olds like complete adults, like complete like. Oh my god, they really were in the cast because it was such an adult character. They were busy with their jobs. That's
The
how you know the
9-year-old
show was
Buzzy
famous
with the
for them.
job.
The
Anyway,
Larry.
halfway through the show, they changed like number 4's voice actor, and I think me and my siblings instantly like clicked. They were like, "Oh, for some reason, my siblings and I used to always assume if the voice actor changed, the voice actor was dead." So we were like,
What? No.
The person who voiced number 4 died, and then I do not know what happened, but like a season later, because
They went back.
they came back, so they were alive again.
They just revived them. Yeah,
They just revive.
that's true. It can happen.
Yeah, I think it's a big thing to children that voice actor changes because children
Yeah.
get used to voice
You notice that? Yeah.
more than
You noticed that
anybody, I
instantly.
guess.
We're almost at 400.
Yo.
I think there's never been
Explosions.
a show. My guess is
Oh.
401.
I guess it's
think there's never been a
402.
show with a voice actor change where I just have never noticed it. This is
Amber,
so
you
obvious.
had 403, I think, as a guess before.
I'm changing it.
What is it?
Yeah.
402?
Yeah, because Lou said 401.
Okay.
I think that's funny.
I think guessing numbers with just 01 at the end.
Yeah, and then
That's
getting
what I guess.
and then getting reasonably upset.
Said 400.
True. Also, I was like deleting my Google account and then making another one.
You were deleting them?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can't just change your name.
That's what I said to you. I said don't
Why?
keep making new accounts, not
Because
changing the name.
Wait, you can
Because
change your
there-
name, can you?
I mean,
You
you can, but I
can't,
think there's a limit per
There's
like
a limit.
some
Oh, L.
days.
It'd be crazy if you got it now. I think 399 is a cool number. L. I 399 sucks. I think 399 cheats on his wife.
I've grown as a person. It sucks now.
I think 399 is homophobic.
What?
Cancel them.
Cancel the number.
Yeah. Like if Bluey's voice changed, even if
Oh, that
That
is.
would piss off
such a
people.
specific sound. Because I, it's a very like you can tell if somebody like if I for like at some random
400.
point bought a voice actor and I was like impersonate me, I think you would be able to tell because it's not just the way people talk, it's language, it's
Mhm.
just general. It's
It's
language. It just it's tone and stuff. It's very very
yeah.
like important.
It's funny because there's not a lot of series that like do voice actor change a lot, and
Yeah,
one of them is
probably
Sonic.
bad.
Sonic changed voice so much for no reason.
Dude, even
True.
okay, Mario's like the only guy who was still voiced by the same guy, you know, after like
Yeah.
Mario 64.
I think with
401.
video games, you can get away with
Ooh.
it at that point because it's very like. Also,
It wasn't
the
401.
stream on my PC is like
Hell
years
no.
behind. It's crazy.
Oh yeah,
You could be
Peach's
also.
voice has changed, hasn't it? I think even recently,
Yeah, I
even like
think.
kind
Yeah.
of recently, they have a new voice actress.
Zelda. Okay, Zelda can get away with it because like every Zelda is a different Zelda.
True.
But
Wake
like
up,
I'm
Link!
And Link doesn't
homophobic.
talk.
I hate
Open
British
your
Zelda.
eyes.
I
Link
hate
changed
British
voices
Zelda.
too
I cannot stand Breath of the
a lot.
Wild Zelda voice.
Why?
Sorry, I don't like
Too
it.
much
I don't know
British.
why. He
Too
sounds
much
like a
British.
British woman. He sounds like
Yeah.
someone I'd meet in real life. Too realistic for my video game.
Just because you're British.
I was gonna mention another voice actor from Zelda that I like.
Not
Breath of the
402
Wild
either, L.
series.
L.
Breath of the
Taking
Wild is
custody.
the first series that does voice acting.
I
But
recently
for
tried
me,
Breath
it's
of the
a
Wild.
weird
It's pretty
logic
cool.
thing. Like I don't think Breath of the Wild Zelda would be British. That's my
She's not
argument.
British. She's like
She's
from Hyrule.
Yeah. Like for
Hell
JoJo,
yeah.
hearing a British accent makes sense.
Uh,
But if
and
Jotaro,
it doesn't
like
make sense in the
A
world.
bit
There
of
is no
world.
UK in the Zelda world.
It's
did you
Hyrule
kill
and
JoJo?
There
True.
is no UK in Xenoblade.
Oh,
Shulk is
no,
still has that accent.
Xenoblade makes sense. Xenoblade makes sense because okay, language.
Go ahead.
People like learn to speak by listening to other people around them speak. If everyone almost sounds like they have a unified accent, it makes sense. Xenoblade does that. Everyone
Ryan is
kind of has a
fucking
unified accent.
Australian, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No, Ryan still has like a little bit of Sug in him,
I mean,
and so does Sug, if that makes sense. Also, they clearly like grew up from it around different places, but they all sound like each other. They sound like they grew up together, if that makes sense. Link does not speak. Okay, I guess everyone in Zelda like also sounds like this. They met each other.
your argument doesn't.
But yeah,
Bowser be like
I just remember,
Mario.
I just remembered how Mifa sounded, and I was like, they sound too alike. They sound very alike. My argument cracks. So, like, just-
404? Nope.
L. Unnamed L.
Una L,
God,
dos
Bluey like deserves the audience he had. I mean, no, Bluey deserves like success.
True?
Bluey deserves like. I mean, I don't know the Bluey audience, so I'm not gonna say that because. But Bluey deserves like the
A good
success that
audience
he's
is what you're trying to say.
Mm-hmm. I think.
Like, I'm gonna say, audience. God, I remember like
Like,
on
right
our
on.
first word poll, I
I
like
know that.
had no idea how to transition like conversations, and I think I think it's weird. My big advice to like someone who's like, I'm not gonna be the person who's like just be like homophobic. My best advice, my best advice for like transitioning conversation is like be okay with silence. Silence. If you're gonna try to fill every silence, it's gonna be awkward.
That's
Because you
You know
consider
what?
silence as
What the fuck did you say? I'm not gonna give the advice of being homophobic. My bad. Someone clip that.
How to be like not socially awkward is to like accept it.
Oh, cause you're so
Like,
You're so silent.
The thing about our word for it, I was like overthinking every silence, but silence is just silence. When you hang out with someone in real life, you don't expect them to talk like all the time. Like even if you're quiet for like an hour or something, that's like fine. I mean, it's okay,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the context, but like you're just
Yeah,
being people.
that's. Oh my god. Yeah.
It's
I was.
normal.
Yeah. People. I think it's a. I do not know how to talk. Help. It's a big like VC thing. Like people hate silent VCs, which
Yeah.
hell.
Uh,
They're cool sometimes. You can just like do stuff like together, but not doing the same stuff. I think that makes sense.
You just turn off your
Yeah.
And being
brain.
around people just not doing the same thing, that's fine. If
like
there
look at
is a
the
blank in
silence
the
in Among Us.
conversation, that's fine also. It's
In
not
Among Us, like
awkward.
did someone quote retweet you? Oh, Amber.
What?
Oh yeah,
Nothing.
because you quote retweeted my stream
Oh,
announcement.
true. I did it
Like
twice.
Among Us, like you're not gonna talk the entire time. You're gonna
Among
talk
Us?
through everything. But
Yeah,
there's like tension. You're together, but one of you is the imposter. Someone should make that a game.
it's almost like the game is like that.
Also, I think in general, like the more time you spend with people, the better you get to know them.
I mean, yes.
I had yeah, pretty much. Like even in voice call, like chat and chat is like different.
Mm-hmm.
Your first voice call, no matter how close you are, it's probably gonna be awkward to a level, because you aren't used
I
to
hate
like
this bubble wrap. It's
the tones and
unpoppable.
stuff.
The strongest bubble wrap.
There we go. Dude,
If
you have
you
to
get
put
it right
so
the
much
first
more.
time, you're lucky, and try gambling. And don't bet.
Where did this
401.
conversation go?
I forgot. True. Actually, I'm animating. I forgot. I got
Before you
I
go
got
on.
my perspective notes on to be like I'm gonna give a perspective lesson, and then I forgot. Remember when we were talking about perspective? That was crazy.
That was crazy. Remember you were like, give me a new challenge. Like, what big project should I do now? And I'm like, perspective. Okay, real.
Yeah.
You should do a comic panel.
Mhm.
Dude, I want to get into comics, but also I don't think I'm funny enough for comics. I mean, I think I don't experience enough for comics. Okay, I'm lying. I
Yes, you
think
are.
I could imagine stuff about in comics. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can agree with getting to know people better. I'm somewhat asocial IRL, but that can change if someone gives me enough time.
I was
Yeah.
I was very social with this guy for like a month, and then I mean, he was an asocial too, so it didn't help. And then something just clicked between us, and then we ended up having the entire everyone thinking we're dating thing.
Yeah, that's the
Remember
next
that?
step.
That was fun.
You're
True.
crazy.
Also, I think you get better. I mean, I think it's also okay to just be quiet. Sometimes I'm quiet on purpose because I don't want to talk to the person. I'm like,
Wow.
there's no,
So bold.
it's not.
Okay.
Shut up. I'm like, I gain nothing from this convo right now. Not
Yeah.
this one. Like sometimes I'm with people who are like insufferable, like my grandparents. I'm
gonna send this to them.
Randomly strike up a conversation with my grandma. I'm gonna be like, Grandma. I'm not gonna be like, Grandma. What do you think about the poverty situation in Pakistan and how the government is using it to like get people to?
Because
hate each
nothing's
other?
good. Nothing good's gonna happen out of there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't even know if my grandma is racist or not. Like she shouldn't be. You're a person of color, but she's a grandma.
That's a crazy
I
assumption,
I
man.
think my grandma in general is like racist to anyone who isn't Pakistani. I think, but it's such a like thing I can't confirm. So silence could also be useful to process input. Yes, it's like Ace Attorney. It's like a game Ace Attorney. You're the lawyer, and you need to process.
Dude, Ace Attorney is so true.
I
Yeah.
never played. Let's go.
Yeah, the thing I do, okay, my grandma like speaks broken Urdu, thank God. I mean, my grandma speaks Urdu and broken English, thank God, because that means our conversations go like this. How are you, Buttur? Oh, I'm good, grandma. Uh, are you okay? Is your mother okay? Is your siblings okay? Did you eat today? Yeah. And then
And
That's it.
she repeats that. She repeats that like 5 times until we're done talking. And then I'm like, "Do you want me to pass it on to someone else?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then I'm like, "Here, someone else."
And then you're just like,
That's how
whoop,
our
I'm done
conversations
here.
go.
My
We
yeah,
don't have like
I,
actual conversations because of the language barrier, which sucks. I wish I speak Urdu, but also bonus points of my mom never teaching me Urdu means I can never communicate with my.
I mean, it's funny because my family speaks French too, and I do that. So I just don't know what to say on the phone. Every time someone calls like my aunt or something, I'm just saying like, yeah, and just only says yeah,
Because
yeah.
that's the thing
what?
about forced conversation is that's how it's gonna go if you try to force a conversation. But
Mhm.
that's
That's
the one
true.
of the few observations of forced conversation because it's very much on the. It's very hard to like force conversations.
Yeah,
Like
most
that's
of
why
the
what's the
times.
weather like is you can't ask people in real life how's the weather because you live with each you live with but if you were trapped in the
You can point it out.
elevator.
You can be like, crazy weather we're
Yeah,
having.
crazy weather. If you're trapped in the elevator for like 2 seconds, for like 5 minutes, you can chat up a conversation about how awkward it is, and then you can be like, I never want to see you again. A random lady spoke to me
Oh, my
yesterday. She
strategy
was
is
like,
go on my phone.
What?
dude,
Yeah, if I have to spend time with someone, like a
Mm.
stranger, I'm not gonna be like, sup, what's your
Like,
dude,
name?
really?
I don't need to. I just go on my phone.
Yeah.
who
Some
needs
people don't
human
respect
Not because I'm
communication?
like, oh, I hate people, but because it's just like, I don't want to annoy, like, I don't want to take a
Exactly.
chance, because like
It's
some
very
some people
self-inflicted.
are annoyed by like someone talking to them when they're just trying to like go about their day, and I don't want to take a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes if I know if the situation is right, like for example, it happens many times when like during like a line at a place or something crazy happens, like or like in the bus for example, like a really loud sound happens or something, and we just look at each other
Yeah.
and laugh. I was like, what was that?
Yeah.
And and that's a
Yeah.
that's like a small conversation
Yeah.
that can happen. It's just,
Just
like
little
that.
interactions that are.
But otherwise, I'm not gonna talk to the person sitting next to me in the bus.
Mhm. Yeah.
We're just trying to
Yeah.
get off. Don't
Because,
say that.
because they, if I spoke to anyone in the bus, they would get so mad at me. Like, we don't want to. Okay, I see people who do that because they're drunk. Talk to random people on the bus.
Yeah,
There was this old guy, and he was talking about how much young people are ruining the lives of people by not
huge.
indulging in capitalism. Not his wording, but he was talking about how his oil things, whatever, doesn't run anymore because young people are too lazy. He had this entire conversation with this old woman, and I was like, oh, they are probably related. She got off,
And he just stayed
and
true.
he stayed, and I was like, oh, maybe it was his stuff, but she didn't even look at him, and he continued talking, and then another like random young girl like sat, and he just moved his seat, sat next to her, and was like, young people, they suck. I was like,
Huge.
he's a cool guy. And then he
I'm
started like
bored like
talking to the
that.
baby. Like there was a baby in the push there, and he was just talking to her about how.
The baby will obviously understand
Baby
what you're
moment.
talking about.
Honestly, that's so good. Just have a baby take all of that in. They won't care.
Everyone is like obviously drunk on a UK bus, so it's so funny. It's so like silly when anybody. Oh my god! But sometimes it's like really annoying. Like there was this guy who was like non-consensually taking pictures of people, like random people.
What the
He just because he was drunk, but like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say because he was a TikToker. TikTokers love doing that. TikTokers love recording people without consent.
True.
No, he just
That's
decided to randomly
illegal.
take pictures of people, and
Oh
you
my
could tell
god,
that
it
this
happened. It
woman
happened.
was next
It happened to me in London. There was just a guy. We were walking to this big market, open market thing in London. I don't remember where it was or what it was called. But we're crossing a street or something, and there was just a guy holding like a camera with a tripod, and he crossed and he pointed the camera at us and was like, "Ha ha! What are you doing?"
What?
Yeah,
What
what's
are
the
you
point?
on about?
I don't know.
Also, the woman next to me was so uncomfortable by it, and I could tell. And like, but everyone around us was like uncomfortable, including me. But we just did not know what to say because he was drunk. I wanted to like take the. I'm not. I'm like. I do not want to
Yeah.
like die tonight. And that's
I'm
the
not
fucking fun
gonna.
thing.
I'm
Everyone
not
on a YouTube.
gonna fight a drunk
I'm
person.
not risking my life to fight with a
Yeah.
drunk guy.
Oh god, they're so.
They do
Yeah.
not care.
They're very
Yeah.
scary. They don't. They can't like gauge what like how what they're
Yeah.
doing, how morally okay it is. You know.
It must be like a fight or flight thing, like complete like monstrous behavior. Like a
I've
fight or
seen.
flight
I don't know.
reaction.
Yeah, I've seen my mom like get super drunk, and this is like not nice. Like I don't think she'd be happy about it if I remind her. But I've seen my mom like omega and it's not. It's so weird because like you do shit that you would never normally do. Like I
Yeah.
rarely drink. I've only drank like twice in my life. The second time I just had like a full like a just a bottle of beer, like normal beer. And even though it wasn't enough to get me drunk, I was still noticing. I was still like I'm acting weird. Like I'm, I'm
You're
holding on to
not-
the walls. I don't
you're
normally do
not
that or like,
thinking.
you know?
There's like a level where it's like where people are like socially people are like when everyone's drunk people are like uh, people people can be like funny. I don't need alcohol to be funny.
Oh no.
I'm not
You're a
drinking
comedian.
because I always get addicted to anything that's even slightly addictive.
TikTok.
And I know. I mean, yeah, true. Originally, I wasn't drinking because of moral reasons. Like, I'm not gonna be a person who like. I want to be. I hate the idea of giving up control. Junji Ito makes a lot of comics, mangas about that.
Huge.
Huge.
What's up, Groudon?
Girl. God, I am going to transition into a different conversation. And
Woo!
Transition. Congrats.
to God,
We
there's
made
so
that
much,
joke
like,
earlier when you were eating.
What?
Yeah.
I understand.
a joke without you. That's unbelievable. You just
Funny number upcoming.
No way. I hope
Wait,
you
where?
get the shiny
Oh,
in this
cool.
number.
Oh, I forgot 420 was a funny number.
It is a funny number. It means
That's
weird.
There-
It means we add.
There's so many like
Funny green
on
subs
Twitter.
then.
There's so this isn't a conversation I wanted to transition to, but on Twitter, for some reason, there's like an entire group of people who just hate Equestria girls. I don't know. No.
True. But I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I know that there's people that just despise them. It would be
Wait,
hilarious if it's the
never
lucky
seen
one.
Equestria girls? You never saw Equestria girls?
But I did. I never saw it on Twitter. I mean,
Angry people on Twitter. Yeah.
yeah. No,
I
I
don't know
loved
why.
Equestria Girls. I told you
Me
about it.
too. I like Equestria girls. I like the first 4 I saw. 3 I saw, and then I quit. Never watched it again.
I don't remember how many. I watched all of the ones that were available when I was into it.
Same. I
It wasn't the
love
lucky one, by
I-
the way. 420 is cancelled.
A lot of people are like mad about the fact that they didn't make them actual human-like, but that would be so boring. Give me my fantasy.
Bro, imagine like a live action Equestria Girls. Ugh. Ew. Stinky. 421.
I hate live action, but I like when live action is made because there's a chance it'll be good. That chance is like 0.5. But I like when I see good live action. I think The Promised Neverland live action is good. I've never seen it. I like the actors who play it. That's my defense. Yo, but
Hello, Consumer.
I love amazing name. I'm stealing it.
You're stealing it. You cannot do that.
What a title. What's the title actually? Bug Consumer.
Sorry, someone commented that they're in my walls. So I had to check.
Yes, the consumer.
Yeah, bug consumer.
Check. They're helping you out. They're eating the bugs in your wall.
Hi, bug consumer. I'm allowed to say your name, aren't I?
I was gonna say that
Bug consumer.
I for some reason the only thing I was interested in eating were bugs.
What?
The only bugs I ate were like
No,
flies.
it's supposed to be a joke.
It's
You're not actually supposed to admit to this.
yeah.
I think I tried eating a ladybug, and then I was like, grossed out by it, so I didn't.
Oh my
Man.
god, I remember.
And then you never
when I
tried
was-
again, correct?
Yeah.
When I was
Okay.
a kid.
The only
we
thing I
were-
eaten was like a fly, because I wanted the texture of it. I wanted to see it. It's sucks. It's not good. Okay, imagine. Have you
But-
ever eaten a meat with like there's random bits of hair in it? That's how eating a fly is.
What?
Like imagine eating a steak and there's like three different people saying it, and you just bite. So like at first it's okay. The worst part of eating a fly isn't the fly part,
Yo,
it's the wing.
Amber, I thought the cucumber snack was the worst part of like Lou's eating habits. We
I
had
don't
no
eat
idea.
flies.
It
I
goes
don't eat
way
flies.
deeper than we think.
You've never
You've
killed a
never
fly in
killed
my
a
life.
fly in your
I
life.
me neither. I just
Why?
can't hit them.
You just killed
I also
me.
don't have. The only animal I've killed is like mosquitoes. I think that's like morally
Well,
okay.
mosquitoes are deserved, honestly.
Even as a kid. Okay, now I'm like self-conscious about killing animals. Okay, my mom. Okay, no. I'm more like I don't want. I'm more like I don't want to like kill flies and stuff now. I'm like whenever it's possible, I want to like let them free. But sometimes I'm like, the only insect I think I've like never killed is like all the ones I've never interacted with.
Say my name. That's the right thing to do. Dude, I love spiders. I have like, I think when I was younger, I was kind of scared of them, but I think I was at some point I was just like, they're cute, they're friend, and if they're like friendly, I'll let them stay in my room. Like
If a
sometimes.
spider is like in the shower, do you take the effort to like take it outside, or do you just like splash it?
What?
Think
No,
about it.
they're not dumb. They'll be on the ceiling or something. I don't mind. Like if there's a spider, like you know those like really thin-legged ones that
Yeah,
just
the-
kind of. I don't know what they're
Yeah,
called. I
no, like-
never learned what they're called, but they're so
They're
cute.
cool.
I just let them like stay there. There aren't any right now on my
They're
stand,
called
but sometimes they just get
dandelions.
here. Dandelions.
The common name.
But if it's like
Oh
a
my
problematic
God.
spider, if it's a spider that it's like, ooh, you're like weird, then I'll be like, all right, hop in, we're going out, you know.
They're really...
My
Oh,
sister is like
okay.
one of my sisters is like terrified of like spiders, but like as kids, next to a window there used to be like a bunch of spiders, like just, and we used to like role play with the spiders, like role play as the spiders.
That's-
Like we used to just make up stories to each other.
I
Dude.
think a spider doesn't talk.
Yeah, we just used to role play as spiders. We were like, oh my god, this person is the villain, and he ate my kid.
Weird. You have 2 legs. What the hell?
Huge.
Where are the other where are the other 4? Wait, spiders have like 6 legs, right?
Spiders have 8, not 6.
What?
That was very...
I thought that was like an octopus thing. What's a 6? What's the 6-legged thing I'm thinking of?
Like
ugly.
insects. Or
All of them are ugly. There's
Every other animal. Oh, Giratina.
butterfly.
Giratina.
You're a
Giratina-
6-legged organism. You can turn into a
Butterfly.
no-legs organism.
Huge.
Doo-doo-doo. You can also be shiny if you want to. Be nice.
Like now. No.
Now. Huge.
I finished my happy cola. I don't know if flatmate's still here, but thanks. Up to Swizz apparently.
Yo.
The catalog of videos. Does he actually upload videos? Should just
Still no
probably check.
luck, huh?
Nope.
Still look, nope.
You know, in Fire Emblem Awakening, which I quit, but you can decide your
We
character's
are not
weakness.
talking about
And-
Fire Emblem, are we?
Oh no.
No, no,
I'll give you 2 minutes, and then you're banned
Sure.
from talking about.
I'll make it like quick as hell. I got so sad after like my one of my characters died. I literally could not play it anymore. But the thing about Fire Emblem Awakening is they allow you to custom your character's looks and everything, except the skin tone, because only villains are allowed to be
Of course.
skin.
The
Because
token
the
skin
reason
tone.
Fire Emblem justifies it is by saying all of the way Fire Emblem is like so close to like being based, but like if we were playing on the racist side, the thing. The queen of our like place is like I know my mother like oppressed you guys for like years, but we don't do that, we're kind now. And I'm like, is that the moral we're trying to go? Just get over oppression? It happened like to when my mother was in control. I was like, that's something you're still in control of, because you're still reaping the privilege, which we know because there's a barrier to prevent these people from entering.
Game devs,
I think
yeah.
it could go based, but I don't like the fact that every like person of color is like the villain. There's like no go.
Oh,
Other than Fire
awesome.
Emblem,
That's
that's the one banger Fire Emblem does over Awakening. 3Fs does over Awakening. But I
Dude,
hate
a
the
person of
worst
color
part
being the
of having-
villain is you know
Yeah,
which
it's
you know
such a
what
fucking-
game you know what game is guilty of that? Ring Fit Adventure. That's a
Hello?
joke. Am I wrong?
I disagree.
are you though?
No.
The guy is too
I don't-
cool. The
I
Ring
don't
Fit Adventure
know.
villain is super cool. What's his name
Ring-
again? Drago? Drago these.
Oh, like spell. No.
Dude, game developers are so scared of being inclusive. They hate the idea of introducing the third they them pronoun. They can't fathom it. They just can't do it.
Just
Like a mental block. I don't get it.
Diversity, I think gaming's like the most far behind. Even compared
Right?
to anime, which is embarrassing.
Even whenever they do, they're like
Yeah.
they brag about it. And like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Square Enix moment.
"Ah, Square Enix."
And the funny thing about Square Enix is they're like so not inclusive.
Oh yeah.
They brag about it because they know that they need to brag about it. They need people to be like,
Yeah, they
"Oh,
I love Claude, but like he's a very much Arabian stereotype,
hmm.
and his entire plot point is dealing with racism, which
Huge.
I don't mind. I don't hate it because it's hey, it's written by another person of color. I'm over like entire points of character existing is to combat racism.
Mhm.
Like I know, like I deal with racism, but I when escaping, okay, Fire Emblem gets a pass.
Yeah,
It's a
you don't really,
political-
yeah.
Fire Emblem is a political game, a war game. He has to have politics. He has to have racism.
I think you're past your
Guys,
2 minutes of Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Okay.
You-
The thing about Ring Fit Adventure is that I think
Okay.
Ring Fit Adventure is so embarrassingly more diverse than almost a lot of Nintendo games.
Yeah, I like that they included voice options for Ring.
True. Oh my god, yeah.
That's such a
Okay.
silly little detail they didn't need to do, but they did it.
Also,
It's-
not to mention, also like the cast is pretty diverse. Like the four masters are pretty diverse. There's people of all different type of body shapes.
Oh yeah, the NPCs when you get to the towns and stuff.
Yeah,
You're
that's
right. You're right. You're right.
So
Dude,
And
Amber, you
just,
should
like-
get Ring Fit Adventure.
no, honestly, I should.
It's expensive
Also-
as hell. I have it up
But
there.
yeah, and
Small.
Yeah.
I do not really want to get any used copy.
Oh no!
One game you can't go use with Ring Fit Adventure.
You can't pirate it either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks.
I've had my Rincon and I've like dropped so much coffee on it back when I was an addict. I no longer. That's
How?
another thing I could not get. And remember when I used to always tell you, don't talk to me before I had my coffee. I never did that, but like I did.
Yeah,
go through it. I was like,
those words have
coffee
never
today,
come out of your mouth.
coffee today, coffee today, coffee today, coffee today. But I have not touched coffee in 100 in like almost a year or a year at this point. I do not miss it.
You were gonna say 100 and something days, and then you were like, "Yep, that's a year."
Because I've been drinking water for like about 100 something years too.
Hey!
I don't remember. Only
Nice.
water. Like I haven't drank anything else except
My
alcohol.
Splatoon 3 stickers are arriving tomorrow, I think.
This is something small, but
Sure.
I love when people include people of color on the box. Okay, the reason I say Splatoon is the most diverse game is because everyone agrees, including the developer, that Agent A is like not white. Which is huge. I know it's silly. I know it's something so silly, but it's so huge for me. That
After seeing the super white, like Agent
Yeah.
3 and 4.
Also, Splatoon 3, I haven't played it, but Splatoon 3 is also just doesn't have a white person on the box. Like, it has a pretty, like, it's light, but, like, not white, if that makes sense. It's such a, like, silly thing to, like, be like, me on the box, but, like, it's something I do.
You're an inkling, no way.
I'm showing it off.
It's-
Wait, hold on. Let's compare like Splatoon 2 and Splatoon 3.
I do not have it. You
Splatoon
have the
2
reverse
wins
of the
because he has Agent 8, sorry.
I think the Splatoon 3, yeah, I think in the Splatoon 2 one, both are like slightly light skinned. And then in the Splatoon 3 one, the one in the like blue one, the blue octoling, I think I'm pretty sure is like a darker skin tone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blue octoling
I'm,
is like black, and even the yellow inkling is like pretty like just dark for Splatoon terms. Yeah, I think
Get real.
Splatoon 3 does a better job with diversity. I think Splatoon 2 has Agent 8. That's my argument. I think Agent 8 is just such a good character.
Also, Marina.
I'm Marina. Yeah. Also,
Marina is hell. And Fry and Big Man.
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Big Man's
I think
Brazilian.
Agent 8 is so huge.
Dude, they're
I
never.
think Agent 8 is huge.
In what world, like, what a crazy world where Nintendo puts like a super Brazilian coded character into like a game like that, you know?
Arson in chat, what's up?
You know,
Get real.
a game that kind of that diversity, the Super Mario series.
Daisy.
It,
I'm so annoyed
Daisy
because
was
Daisy is like obviously a
Daisy was
person of color, and they
so
keep
much.
not doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sucks.
I can't give Daisy for them. Daisy feels like a hardware limitation. If that makes sense. Is that,
Okay,
you know,
yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
They would
I
make
guess
the character dark skinned just to be like, this character is dark skinned.
But also, like,
Not for that reason,
Mario
because of
Tennis
hardware
64
limitation, and then they update it and make the character white. That's what Daisy did.
I mean, I would kind of agree, but Mario 10 64 exists.
Huge.
Mario
And,
Golf Super Rush. I got this game
Okay,
gifted.
yeah.
I played it for like 10 hours and nothing more. But in this game, Daisy is super well done in my opinion.
Yeah, they
I
made
have
really
Daisy
dope.
as an eye. Daisy's like if we're not basing it purely on skin tone, I think Daisy's pretty diverse as a character.
Yeah.
I think in general the Mario series just does not have diversity.
True.
It's
Daisy
I
is a
don't-
hardware limitation. I like that phrasing because it's just like, yeah, we had to add Daisy because we made Daisy just because we were we were low in like resources. We made Daisy.
okay. Weirdly, I think Mario Kart is more diverse than the Mario series.
Elaborate.com / deluxe.
I think it just shows more culture.
What do you, Lou, yo, crazy thing. What do you think about Smash Bros?
I think Smash Brothers. I think we can't blame anything about Smash Brothers because I think
Me who
that
just woke
Smash
up.
Brothers has good diversity. I think the lack of diversity in Smash Brothers is 100% the gaming community. I love the fact that they have different skins where they make some of the characters like more diverse and stuff.
True.
But
Alice,
also,
don't worry. I woke up like 10 minutes ago also. I've been streaming for 10 minutes. Don't worry.
Yeah, totally true.
Why would I lie?
Nobody lies on the internet. Who would do that?
I think that joke would have been funnier if I had like a timer. I should get a
I
timer.
think
It should
I
reset.
think Smash Bros is an unfair comparison though. I mean, it's not really a Nintendo game though. It's
What?
I think Splatoon still out diversified Smash. No, it doesn't. I'm lying.
Yo.
But Smash is Smash Bros. This it doesn't count.
I mean,
Yeah, Smash Bros. Just has so many little things. It probably has like something from like every culture ever. Like even like trophies and stickers and stuff.
What is Groudon doing? Stay normal.
Proud on these nuts.
Yo. Ow, ow.
that's
Like
called
this
noise.
stream if you agree. That was a good joke.
I'm gonna go until 456 because that's a cool number,
You're insane.
and then I'm gonna play Kurin.
Ooh, let's go. I'm the only person hyped about it.
I'm gonna play one level. I'm gonna beat one level and then I'll end it.
No way.
Because I don't want people joining me like, this is a shiny Hunting Giratina encounters 456.
Our Smash Brothers have gone woke. There are no Smash sisters.
No
What is happening to the world?
way.
Super Smash siblings.
Smash siblings.
Kurin mentioned, yes.
Let's go.
How diverse is like the world of Sonic? Cause the only thing I colors, like we're including IDW. I think he beats Mario based on culture alone, but that's not a very like
Sonic's
hard thing to beat.
destroys Mario on diversity. Sonic Unleashed exists. And
Super Smash
okay,
Brothers
Sonic Unleashed
implies...
is in a weird place because it has like it has like obviously parts of the world that are like not real but also like real part of the world, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like Apotos is just Greece, but it's Apotos, not Greece, and it has like
Shadow.
I guess it has like stereotypes, but they're not like, they just like basic stuff. I don't know to describe
I
it.
think every long-running series
like-
probably has a stereotype.
What did you say? I did not hear.
I think like every series that like started in like the 90s probably has a stereotype out there.
I mean, yeah, but I guess.
Boah.
Sonic is
Dude,
weird.
I've been watching some like House MD clips and sometimes they're so... you know?
I think
Yeah.
Sonic is gone like way better now. But
Yeah.
Sonic is just in a weird place of like the canon basically changed 10,000 times, and it's gone through like so many people. Basically,
Super
Just-
Smash Brothers implies that every woman in Smash Brothers is a trans man
True.
that uses she/her pronouns.
True.
It's my headcanon.
it's
Chance to win a Samsung TV. I'm losing my mind. My Pringles can says that. Chance to win a Samsung TV.
Oh.
What? I thought it said... Did I read that wrong?
You know
Oh
what
no,
game
there's a
should-
Samsung TV and like headphones. I see.
you.
501 for
You know
this. I'm
what
going to
game
456.
should have, like, more diversity? Sorry,
Huh?
what were you saying? What did you
Nothing.
say?
I was just answering how long I was gonna go for.
Dude. You know what game could have like more diversity? The World Ends With You. It's not funny how like undiverse
It's got
the world
Jesus.
is. Because okay, I forgive The World Ends With You 1 because again 2007, and also but The World Ends With You 1 specifically said at the end we have to accept more people regardless of how they look
True.
and regardless of how they like
True, or is it?
what they feel and stuff.
Yeah, Louis, my pronouns are he, they. I can't do a Griffin voice, dude.
What's the worst Peter Griffin I've ever heard?
Hey,
We waited
hey,
like-
Lois.
We waited 14 years for like another The World
Oh,
Ends
you
With
sweet
You,
summer
and
child.
they had no diversity. The entire point of the first game was like, oh my god, accept people no matter what, how they look like or how they act or if they're a bit weird or antisocial or whatever. And The World Ends With Neo follows the tropes The World Ends With You sets, with having like almost every person of color the villain. Like it's so like while playing this game, I try to give it the benefit of the doubt, but it's so obvious the way they did it. I love Joe Minamoto, and I do not consider him the villain. That's my defense.
I mean, it's a Square Enix game, I guess.
My defense for Neo: The World Ends With You is that Sho Minamoto takes all of his clothes off and has a shower scene.
I already
It's
mentioned
true.
Jesus so that
Oh.
Lou can't like bring it up. So yeah, Jesus is canon in Toy. We move on now. That's the information we needed to get out there.
True.
Lou, you should stream like just in general. You should just start up your own streams and just talk about stuff. It would be so good. I could have that background noise. It's so nice. Better than ASMR for real.
I'm unable to like talk casual. I mean, I'm lying, but Please stop the World Ends With You talk before he mentioned Jesus. True.
Runs
The
on a
thing with
video
Tolkien
titled
is
In
they have
Defense of
put
Bowser's
Tolkien like a
Global Warming and
Buddhist
Mario Golf
mindset.
Super Rush.
Huge. Dude, talk.
There was a I think if I remember correctly, Mira made a Mario Party Superstars translated video, and for some reason, not translated, like AI, like an AI predicts replaces the dialogue. For some reason, Bowser became so like politically right wing,
What?
and it was really funny because every time you landed, it was like Yoshi, the Yoshi stage. Every time you got to Bowser, it was like Obama should be impeached. It's like, shit.
Oh my god!
What is wrong with you?
And then like you get to Bowser, right? And then you're like you have a high roll, and Bowser's like, yeah, Obama should be impeached, President Trump for the win. And then you go to the Koopa that gives you 10 coins, and the Koopa goes, nice tits. So it was really nice. It was a really nice.
I got kicked and Bowser would never say that.
It's a really nice contrast.
Okay. Also, the
This
animation
confirms
of
the
him
Mario
was-
Kart clip true.
No.
You cannot say that.
I love Bowser in Mario Odyssey is so funny. I already made the joke earlier, but him just going like Mario wedding Peach. Wait, what clip?
What clip?
There's a clip. There's a trailer for Mario Kart 8 in which a Bowser voice clip sounded like a slur, a racial slur.
Wait, we are. That's it. That's the only context.
That's the context.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I think it
yeah,
was,
I know.
Impossible. Like, did they change it?
I think it was just unfortunate for the trailer. It doesn't actually sound that in the game. It sound like that in the game. I think it's part of like a different or like a longer voice clip.
Yeah.
But what they did do in Mario Kart is change like one of the celebrations, one of the trick animations for the Inkling.
Oh yeah.
Which I was very against that because I'm like, yo, that's like normal. That's like not that bad in like Italy or like Europe. I'm pretty sure. But like you don't want to have things that are, you don't want to like justify something being offensive by saying like, oh, but that's fine in this other area. That one.
Yeah. I think Nintendo's pretty safe.
Mm-hmm. And I mean,
Never ask Nintendo what they left in Mario Party 8.
I'm gonna mention that. Never asked Nintendo. I'm pretty sure I had the old version, by the way. 'Cause
You do?
I specifically
I don't have it anymore. It's in
I
my
don't have it anymore
home
either.
country.
I don't know if
I'm
my
pretty
disc is
sure
old
I have the
or
old
not.
version.
I have to check that. It might.
I'm pretty sure I had the old version because I remember that because when I was watching a YouTube video and someone was like, they say a different thing. I was like, do they? I don't
I don't
remember
remember
him
what the
saying.
word was, but it was like a bad. It's like a word that's fine in England, but it's like
All
ass.
British people.
Oh yeah, SPASTIC. That one.
Yeah,
I think my disc is like dead now, so I cannot check. But I might have the old version. I don't know because I played in French.
True.
I
450.
brought another word. My thing like messed up. My Wii like messed up, and then I brought a Wii U, and like I brought Mario Party or pirated it. I forgot, and I legally bought Mario Party 8, and then it was fixed. Oh.
It was initially in all versions. They had the same dialogue, I believe. I don't know if they changed. I don't remember if they left all of the dialogue unchanged and they just released the same version in both US like
Maybe it is.
NTSC. I don't remember if it was that or if they like genuinely just localized it for the US but forgot that that word is like offensive as heck. I don't remember, but yeah, I think they did a recall. But they didn't really say why, then people found out later. Well, they didn't find out later. They were just like, "What the heck? This word is bad." Where are you gonna Kuru? Yeah, I said 456. We're not there yet. Who said it? Kamek. I think it was Kamek. Reminds me of Super Paper Mario replaced all instances of the word "spank" for the PAL version of the game. Really tame word, but the fact they changed it makes you notice it a lot more in the USA version. I see.
Oh.
I'm gonna spank you.
Oh, that's huge.
Cannot see that. Of course, it's Kamek.
What did Kamek do to you?
What is he implying?
What does that
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
Is Kevin racist in your head canon? Oh, I'll be in your head canon. That is not a reaction I'd have. Like, of course this guy. Toad it.
Your headcanon.
My head
Complete
canon
in
is
Super Mario Maker 2.
Lou was talking about something crazy earlier. I think it was something like if Mario did something bad because he's well liked, then the Mushroom Kingdom would be like, "What? Really? I don't think so. Proof." But if Toadette, like a less liked character like Toadette, I was like, "Hello." Wait, no, they changed Kamek's voice in Marker Tour. They did. Also, Birdo's voice. Oh no. Wait, Birdo's voice is fine in Marker 8, right? The trailer was fine. Birdo's voice in Tor sucks balls. It's so bad. They did her wrong. They did her dirty.
Every time I hear about Mario Kart Tour voices, I always think about Diddy Kong, because there's this this voice clip of Diddy Kong going woo-hoo-hoo! Is just the funniest one ever, and I don't know why I like it so much. It's so stupid. He just goes woo-hoo-hoo! Like in the most tame voice ever.
That's very
Chris Pratt moment.
Yeah, actually.
It's good.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. You don't like Burrito, L? That's an L.
What the? I never opened Track Studio. What are you doing?
What?
Track Studio just opened itself up. Go away, you're gonna destroy my stream.
Oh, yeah, the stream's lagging.
Yeah.
Rip.
Alright, we should be good now, I think. Yeah. What the hell? They removed the voice clip for Birdo where she goes, wow, wow, wow! Wow, wow! Wait, what's Birdo's voice?
Wow, wow.
It's more like Shy Guy, isn't it? Wow, wow! I'm transgender. My friends are she, her, Marker Tort. What's the difference between like Shy Guy and Birdo in the voice?
I think
Is that it? Is that it? Did I do it right?
I didn't notice how similar they were.
Yeah, yeah. I've tried to do it. I think Waluigi, Birdo, and Shy Guy have this like very specific kind of voice.
Yeah,
it's called nasal. It's called a nasal voice.
Mm-hmm.
True. You would know that if you subscribed for more facts.
Subscribe anyway.
True.
So just subscribe.
And then Shaka goes,
You-
meow.
I love silly voices. I'm a
And then
huge fan.
Waluigi goes, and then Waluigi goes, I don't pay taxes. Okay, one more.
Dude.
One more. Maybe this one's gonna be shiny.
This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one.
This
No,
one's the
they
one.
could. But if you use Gambler's philosophy, technically the next one after this could be the one.
Thanks for the gambling advice.
The diamond mine image.
Okay, goodbye. Kururin time.
Kururin, let's go.
Can you imagine? Okay.
Everybody should play Kururin. Everybody in chat, go play Kururin. I don't care what you're doing after stream. Go play Kururin. Just do it.
Huge.
Like this video if you like bowls.
You are strange.
You. Kururin is so cool. This is such a funny game. Ignore the racism in the jungle level.
Oh yeah.
No!
It was with A to accelerate, right? To make it fast.
You know what game is insane?
What?
Paper Mario.
Paper Mario?
Did they remove like the one of the ghosts being transgender?
Yes.
That's the only time they
That's the
tried to
thing.
roll like a transgender
That
character,
happened.
by the way. I mean, not only, but like they did it so confidently, and then they never tried again. Such an L.
That's a huge L.
It was an assist trophy in
Wow.
Roll.
They
And
did.
then
It was.
Nintendo never mentioned. Never.
Yeah, it was so huge. Mario just respected him.
Woo!
They just wrote it well, and then they just never attempted it. I mean, they this technically Xenoblade, but Xenoblade is not a very like. I mean, I guess it's technically a Nintendo game, but it's Xenoblade.
It's not
Okay,
made by
Xenoblade has a
Nintendo.
binary character. It took them 20 years,
Huge.
and then is there like any like trans character? Like
The trainer in Pokemon X.
True.
They did it again in Wii Sports. Did they? Wait, wasn't there literally like a Mii that changed genders going from like one game to the other? You would know this, Ellis. There was a Mii who like I don't remember anything about it. I just remember there being like an actual Mii that transitioned, like an official Nintendo Mii that transitioned.
From like the Wii
I
version to
saw
the
that
Wii U?
maybe.
Alice will explain it better than I could. I don't remember any details, but it is true. It is true.
It's just canon. No way, I just got a notification on my phone.
On your Samsung phone, so true. We're gonna stay here
I don't
until
even have a
we
Samsung
hear
phone.
about the trans me.
Sponsored by Samsung. We love them.
Parental controls me number 2 in the what plats the TV screen home menu on the Wii U with all those Mii's. That's
You-
where the
Parental
trans
me number 2 in the
trans
War
go.
Plaza, the TV screen. Yeah.
That's
Oh
so
yeah, that
bad
one.
for the
Yeah, right.
That's so funny.
It's quite cool. I think we had I also don't remember where, but their Nintendo showed like something, and it was like your like default male me and your default female me, and then there was just a third one with like
No way.
crazy hair colors, and it was like, well, that's
Accurate.
The third gender.
thank you, Alice. Thank you for the
the
Chat GPT cosplay.
Huge.
Pikmin Bloom, yeah, Pikmin Bloom.
Blue.
They just have the non-binary me, even though can't do that.
Yeah, that's illegal.
They should update it. I mean,
They should update it. They should like not say anything. I mean, it'd be
Yeah,
fun. It would be cool if
just
they
say-
said it to make people mad. But then those
Yeah,
just
they
like
just
they either
remove
remove,
it.
yeah, they remove the option and they like or
Yeah,
they remove the
that's
gender
right.
thing.
That.
And it's just like they have at the end, just like, oh, what kind of like clothing is it? Like a triangle
Yeah.
clothing or just the square clothing? And then
Yeah,
that
it's so
translates
easy.
retrospectively with like
It
male and female or
not
whatever.
like gay kept between gender. It's just like homophobia.
Also, fun fact. Hold on, let me go up here.
True.
I think if I go here, yeah, you can see it.
Ooh, it's
I mean, I
the-
guess if we release a Tomodachi life, they can worry about it then. Like, who can be? I mean, no.
He or
Actually,
she.
Yeah, if this user
Thank
knows
you,
it's selected, he or she.
Nintendo.
The funny thing is, like, Nintendo games don't do this. Nintendo, like, the
Yeah.
games,
Yeah.
they don't he or she you. They use
it's
they
just like-
normally.
Yeah, they never do that.
They use they in Splatoon 3. They're super into like it's very clear that the character is just they. You know, it's like clearer than
Yeah.
Deltarune. I swear to God.
Yeah.
They talk about they mention like Agent 4. I believe, or 3. I don't remember what you play as. Agent 4 with they more often than like
3.
Chris and Deltarune. I swear. But then they do this. I'd say that's
I
silly.
don't even remember what they do in French.
Dig it. Maybe they pick. I think they pick depending on the style that you choose. They do that in German,
Probably.
which is silly.
Just-
Gender inclusivity only allowed in English. Sorry.
it's weird because like Japan doesn't really like do like gendered pronouns as much as we do.
Yeah, they don't even. It's not a thing. No one says kare. No one says kanojo. No one says she or he in Japanese. Like
Yeah.
they rarely they do they. Yeah, Alice sent me the non-binary me.
Yo.
You.
Let's see if the camera is nice. Yeah, there we go. You have the male, the female, and the pink hair.
Pink hair.
They're cute.
Pink hair and pronouns. No way.
I love how it's a random me too. It's so random.
Random.
Like the others are like the most default person, the most default people.
It's just a random me, not the default face thing.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Male, female, pink hair, the genders. All right, we're good. I'm gonna end the stream now.
Yo.
I'm KK Slider. All right, it was fun. We ended at 456. Smoke it at 456. Grow up, and thank you for watching.
Like,
I'm a fan, dude. A friend of mine joined in, was like, "I'm in your walls," and left. Shout outs to them.
That's too
like this video and I will donate.
Shout outs to them because-
inside your wallet.
Whoa, give me all your money. Dude, they like came in. They said, "I'm in your walls," left, and then they prompted Lou to just admit that they eat bugs.
I don't eat bugs anymore. It was a one time.
Anymore.
It was
Anymore?
a one-time
Word.
thing. No, not even.
It was a
anymore.
lapse in
It was a one-time
judgment.
thing.
Thank
It
you,
was a one-time
unnamed.
thing.
You have a great night too. It was like one-time thing. All right, I believe you.
I love how we're ending it on bug eating. That's cool.
Whatever. Wait, you eat
Yeah.
bugs?
Thinking you and not us? What?
Goodbye, Groudon. All right.
Wait, you eat bugs?
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Say bye, you two.
Bye, YouTube. Like this video, and you will randomly.
I said YouTube.
wake up
Whatever.
True.
All right,
Like
bye.
this video. You
Yeah,
want
like
this
it. Like
video.
the stream. Bye. Bye.